Hey guys, Mitch here with Super Platinum Achievement, and today I'm going to give you my top 3 must-have accessories for the Xbox Series X or S. We're going to talk about them in just a second. Alright guys, first off, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below. It helps us out a ton. You have no idea. Really keeps the channel going. Also, at the end of the video, if you like what you saw, give us a big thumbs up. And check out our giveaway playlist. We like to give away free stuff all the time, so maybe we have one going on right now. Don't miss out on some free things. So the new Xbox generation, the Series X and Series S, have been out now for about, I think we're going on 9 months here, and that gives plenty of time for awesome accessories to be made. Now, it's always hard to choose the must-haves, but these are the 3 that I think any Xbox owner should get. So we're going to start off with my number 1. So number 1 accessory for the Xbox is your controller charging. And this is the one I went with. I reviewed a different one that you actually dock the controller on, but these are rechargeable battery packs. So you've got 4 of them. They're 1200 milliamps each, and then you got your USB cable, which is a micro USB cable, and it just plugs into the back. And you can plug this into any USB outlet. I use it in my couch. A lot of sectionals have the USB plugs in the little armrest things. That's where I plug mine in, keep them hidden in there. So when I need a new one, I just grab them out of the armrest and boom, got another battery pack ready to go. A lot of people also, you just plug it into the back of the Xbox itself here, and it'll charge it that way. But yeah, it's really awesome. Most people have at least 2 controllers for their Xbox. This gives you 4 battery packs. So if one dies, you pop it out, you put the old one back in here, you charge it back up, you're good to go. Now when I first got these, the battery life on them was probably lasting me like almost a week, I felt like. But like with any rechargeable batteries, the life does dwindle as you use them more, and that's how it was with these as well. But it's still not bad. It's still better than your DualSense controller being rechargeable. Not as good as the Switch Pro controller, which lasts for I think 50 years before you have to charge those. But yeah, I usually get about a full long day of gaming out of these, no problem, and then maybe the next day is when I'll have to swap them out. But the really nice thing about having the swappable batteries instead of the dock to recharge them is because you don't have to give up your controller to do it. It's just like having the AA batteries, but without spending the money on buying AA batteries all the time, because now AA batteries get pretty expensive. You are going to get better length of the life out of AA batteries still. Those still last probably like 4 days before they die of just straight, gaming. But you're going to burn through those like crazy, and eventually that gets really expensive. Whereas this, I believe I paid, I think $25 for it. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'll share the link in the description below where you can find yours, and they go on sale all the time as well. But yeah, I think this is a must-have for anybody to be able to swap out those batteries. So we're going to move on to my number 2 accessory. Number 2, you probably guessed this would be on here. It's going to be your most expensive accessory out of probably anything you're going to buy. And that is the Seagate storage expansion card. It's 1 terabyte of storage expansion. And I think this is a must because you got Game Pass. You're going to be downloading a lot of games, and you need the storage expansion. You got 1 terabyte, I believe it's 800 and change usable on the system as is for the Series X anyway. It's half as much for the Series S, so you definitely need it for that one. But what's awesome about this compared to the new PlayStation one especially, is all you do is you plug this tiny little thing in here. I mean, it is small, not as small as an SD card, but about the size of a thumb drive, a little bit wider, but skinnier. And that's it. It just goes right into the back of the system. You're ready to go. Easy peasy, an extra terabyte of storage, which you need if you want to play any next-gen games. They do work with external hard drives, SSD, or hard disk drives, for any last-gen games. So if you want to play an Xbox One game, you can play them off your external. But if you want to play the Series X games, you have to play them off the internal or the certified expandable storage. So you definitely need that the more games that come out. It's really necessary. One thing I will say about it is that if you have a big game on your external storage and you run out of memory when it needs an update, let's say Call of Duty, because those are all the gigs, say a new Call of Duty update comes out and you are out of storage, but Call of Duty is on your internal. If you need more storage, it won't let you put the update on the expandable. You have to move the entire game to your expandable storage and then do the update, which, you know, is kind of makes sense. It's not like it just expands the internal storage. It is a separate storage drive. But that absolutely necessary, I think, for anybody. It is spendy, like I said, $220 to get it. Hopefully it drops in price. I'm not expecting that to happen anytime super soon, but I don't regret spending that money. It is worth it. That's my number 2. Moving on. I'm not going to rank it above the others. I've said 1, 2, and 3, but really they're not ranked. It's no particular order. These are just my 3 accessories I think you need to have. But this one I think is awesome and really enhances your ability to play, and that is the Razer Kishi controller for your phone or mobile device, if you will. And it's really awesome. I've got it for Android here. So here's the controller itself. It just folds up. If you want to unpack it here, you've got your latch releases. Release those and then it unfolds. And you grab your phone, plugs in here. You don't have to charge this controller because it is wired. It goes off your phone battery. And then boom, right there. The reason I say this is a must-have is because xCloud and remote play. So xCloud, you don't need the actual Xbox to play, but remote play works a little bit better for some games because it's actually running from your device, not from a cloud service base. And especially if you're playing it in your house and do remote play, it works pretty flawlessly. But you can do it right on your phone. I've loved this thing. I've used it for cloud and remote play. Works really, really well. It's really comfortable. The only thing I don't really like a ton are the triggers. They're a little scratchy feeling when you pull them, but it's really responsive because it's being wired and not Bluetooth. There's hardly any latency with it at all. I like it a lot, and I think anybody that's into Xbox should get this. Even if you don't have the Series X, get it so you can play the xCloud. And they actually make an Xbox version of this controller. The only thing it changes is the home button's the actual Xbox instead of the home, but really it's the exact same thing. Everything else functions the same, but I love mine a lot. So those are my accessories here for the Xbox. Anybody that has a Series X should get these 3 things here. You got your rechargeable batteries. There's lots of companies that make those. I'm not saying you have to get this company in general, but I do prefer the rechargeable swappable batteries over the docking the controller itself, which you can do as well. The expandable storage, 1 terabyte, plugs right into the back, and your Razer Kishi controller. All awesome accessories for the Series X. I highly recommend getting all of them if you have an Xbox to really expand your experience and get the most out of your system. Remember guys, if you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. It helps us out a ton. We really appreciate it. Also, if you liked what you saw, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check out our giveaway playlist, and we hope to see you again here on Super Platinum Achievement. We'll see you guys.